spill, spill, spill.
It means to let something fall or come out accidentally, often making a mess. Here's a sample sentence. The child accidentally knocked over her juice box, causing a big spill on the carpet.
Spin, spin, spin.
It's when something moves around quickly, often in a circle or back and forth, usually with a lot of energy. Here's a sample sentence. The dancer began to spin around in circles, her skirt flying out around her as she twirled to the music.
Spiral, spiral, spiral.
It's a shape that gets wider as it goes up, like a twisted curve. Here is a sample sentence. The staircase in the old mansion twisted upward in a beautiful spiral, its curved steps disappearing into the darkness above.
Spiritual, spiritual, spiritual.
This refers to something that is connected to our inner selves beyond just physical things or everyday life. It's about feelings, thoughts, and values that make us who we are, and can give us a sense of purpose and meaning. Here is a sample sentence. The spiritual leader's words of wisdom and guidance helped her community find peace and inner calm during a time of great turmoil. This sentence illustrates how the word spiritual can be used to describe something related to the soul, mind, or heart, rather than physical or material things.
Spit, spit, spit.
It's something you do with your mouth to get rid of something unwanted, like a piece of food or saliva. Here is a sample sentence. The baseball player spat out his gum in disgust after striking out. This sentence demonstrates the verb spit or spat being used to mean to eject or expel something, such as saliva or another substance from one's mouth.
Spite, spite, spite.
It's a feeling or intention to hurt someone on purpose, often because you're angry or upset with them. Here's a sample sentence. She deliberately left her ex-boyfriend's car keys on the front porch just to spite him. In this example, spite means to do something intentionally hurtful or annoying, often as a way to show anger or resentment towards someone.
Splash, splash, splash.
It's a sudden movement of liquid, like water or juice, that happens when something hits it or is thrown into it. Here is a sample sentence. The child laughed with glee as she jumped off the dock and made a big splash in the lake.
Splendid, splendid, splendid.
This word describes something that is impressive, beautiful, or wonderful. It's used to show admiration or approval for something that is exceptional or of high quality. Here is a sample sentence. The fireworks display was truly splendid, filling the night sky with vibrant colors and patterns that left everyone in awe. In this sentence, splendid means impressive or magnificent, conveying a sense of grandeur and wonder.
Split, split, split.
To divide something into two or more parts, often so they can be separate from each other. Here is a sample sentence. The tree trunk split down the middle as it fell to the ground. This sentence demonstrates one common meaning of the word split, which is to break or divide something into two parts.
Spoil, spoil, spoil.
This word means to ruin or make something bad, often because you've added too much or done something wrong. Here is a sample sentence. The storm ruined the picnic, spoiling all the food and drinks that were left outside. In this example, spoiled means damaged or made unusable by the storm.
Spokesman, spokesman, spokesman.
A person who speaks on behalf of someone or something else, often to share information or answer questions. Here is a sample sentence. The company's spokesman, John Smith, issued a statement to the press addressing concerns about the recent product recall. In this example, John Smith is acting as the official representative or spokesperson for the company.
Sponge, sponge, sponge.
It's an object that absorbs liquid, making it wet. Here is a sample sentence. She used a sponge to wipe up the spilled juice from the table.
sponsor, sponsor, sponsor.
This person or group helps pay for something, like an event or a project, so that it can happen. They give money to support it. Here is a sample sentence. The company will sponsor a local charity event to give back to the community. In this example, sponsor means to provide financial or other support to an organization or activity.
Spontaneous, spontaneous, spontaneous.
It means happening or done without being planned or thought about beforehand. Here is a sample sentence. The crowd erupted into cheers and applause when the band suddenly launched into an impromptu rendition of their hit song, a truly spontaneous moment that will be remembered for years to come. In this example, spontaneous means happening or done without prior planning or thought.
Spoon, spoon, spoon.
It's a kitchen tool used to scoop or stir food. Here is a sample sentence. She used a spoon to stir the soup and add some seasoning.
Sport, sport, sport.
It's an activity that people do for fun, often to test their skills or compete with others. Here is a sample sentence. She's an avid sport and enjoys playing tennis in her free time.
Spot, spot, spot.
A small area or point on something, often noticeable because it's different from what surrounds it. Here is a sample sentence. The small black dot on her shirt was an annoying spot that she couldn't seem to get out.
Sprain, sprain, sprain.
It's when you stretch or tear some of the ligaments around a joint, making it hurt and feel sore. Here is a sample sentence. She twisted her ankle while playing soccer and ended up with a painful sprain that made it hard to walk.
Spray, spray, spray.
It's a small amount of liquid that comes out quickly from a container, often used to clean or freshen something. Here's a sample sentence. She sprayed perfume on her wrists before going out.
Spring, spring, spring.
It's a time of year when the weather starts to get warmer and things begin to grow again after being cold for a while. Here is a sample sentence. The warm sunshine and blooming flowers signaled the arrival of spring in our neighborhood.